Assalamualaikum student. In the previous lecture, I will talk about the basics of I2C, different terminologies, different events in I2C communication, hardware characteristics, etc. So, in this lecture, I will talk about the data transfer and protocol mentioned in this I2C communication. So, data transfer. Data transfer on the I2C bus is always in the form of frame. Each frame is 8-bit wide. Each frame that is transmitted must be followed by an acknowledge and not acknowledge. The, an acknowledge and not acknowledge, which is I will learn about you that in the if you have the acknowledge condition, then the on the 9 o'clock pulse when the data line is held low, then there is the acknowledge condition, and if data line is held high, then there is the not acknowledge condition. Data transmitted MCB first. If a receiver is busy after receiving a frame and cannot receive any further data, then it can simply hold the clock line low to prevent the transmitter from sending any further data. The first frame that is transmitted is always an address string along with the read-write information. I will learn about the different frame in the I2C communication interface. This is the I2C communication interface and clock pulse. This is the start condition. Then there is the 8-bit frame, and this is the 9 clock pulse. If the in data line is hello, then this is the acknowledge and so on. And after our when the communication is finished, then this is the stop condition or it is start. So I2C data transfer. A master generates a start condition and send the first frame which hold the slave address with the read-write information. All devices receive the first frame and check if the address matches their addresses. When we have to connect different devices in these bus, these two wires. If you have connected or interfaced different devices and each device has unique slave address, so when you generate a start condition from the master, and after start condition first frame, which is the slave address plus read write information, all the devices receive the first frame and check the slave address which is mentioned in this frame is match their addresses or not. Only one device is slave address is matched this address. So this device responds the acknowledge if this device is idle and not busy, and if this device is the busy, then it can respond as the not acknowledge. If when the master receives not acknowledge, the master can stop the communication, or the master can generate a repeated start and continuously checking the device. When the device is free from ordered communication, then it can respond to the device and the master can start the communication with this device. This is the single byte sequence of the I2C communication and protocols. The sequence, first of all, the master has generated the start condition. This is the event. Then the master can generate the slave address plus read write. This is the frame 8-bit frame. Slave address is the 7-bit and 8-bit is the read write information which we have mentioned in this frame. When the slave receives this frame, the slave has to respond that is that event that by as acknowledge. Then master can send the address. The register address is the register register address of the slave where master have to read the information or write the data. The slave when receive this address the slave have to respond as the acknowledge. Then the master have to send the data and the slave have to when the data is received from the slave have to respond and the master can simply generate the stop condition. This is the single byte write sequence. This diagram is the single byte write sequence of the ISCSI. This is the start condition and this is the slave address and this is the acknowledge condition. Then this is the register address and this is the acknowledge and this is the data and after all this is the stop condition and this is diagram all things are clear. This is the start condition, a high to low transition of the data line when the clock line is high is the start condition. This is the slave address plus read write information and this is the acknowledge and outdoor is the slave address which I not mentioned. So thanks for this. In next lecture I will continue from the programming of ISCSI and after before programming I have learned about two different register in ISCSI communication of the big microcontroller. So thanks for this watching this video.